as you can see, I am playing Darkstalkers 3. In another title, I am playing Darkstalkers Vampire Savior. It is the US version. And it's alright, man, for what it is. Like, this game, like a lot of other recent, Capcom releases have seen censorship to some degree. The art in this game has actually been censored. Some of the screens were taken out because they were too, I guess, too sexy or whatever. Particularly Lilith and Morrigan. One of their cutscenes were taken out. And you know, you would think they would have censored Felicia too, because obviously she's like one of the most revealed characters in the whole game, but like they haven't, like, it's so that's where they go. Like, they started, I think this started back with Devil May Cry 5 or whatever, the latest Devil May Cry game was. They decided to censor that game, add in the little flares, the light flares to censor one of the characters, the female character's body. And from there, they did this game. Censorship, a lot of it was censored. And then they did, recently, if you've heard the news, the voice actor who does Dante in Devil May Cry 5, they actually fired him from his job because of political, because of some political messaging he did on social media. And they sort of canned him over that. It had nothing to do with his job, whether or not he was able to do his job or not. It was just, but like, they canned him, kicked him off of the, I want to say, what was that recent game they... Well, anyways, they canned him. He's probably up for deletion. Oh, he was playing Ken's voice actor for Street Fighter 6. They canned him over that, and so they had to find a new Ken voice actor to replace him. And I have no doubt they will retroactively go back and change Dante's voice because of that too. Like, anything that dude has touched is probably canceled right now. So Capcom, is definitely fallen in leagues with the censorship crowd, and they're not, like, in the case of this game where they censored it, like, they didn't even tell people. Like, it wasn't even leaked. It was found out after the fact, after the game had shipped. People got their hands on it, paid, pre-orders or whatever. They didn't even disclose what they had done. And had I actually known that, I probably wouldn't have bought this game, to be honest. Like, I like games, especially legacy games like this that have history. You want it to be as true to the original as the original was. It's like, but that's not the case. I mean, they took it out because, didn't want to offend. I mean, they left. Surprised they left Felicia in there, of all things, like I said before, because, like, Felicia is just practically revealing, her clothes is just showing everything basically with strips over it. But they censored Lilith and Morgan, their ending screens in the story stuff, so you won't see that in here. It's like everybody's afraid of the female like form, like they just find it offensive, but somehow everybody wants to be like a female or whatever, and it's just so weird. The hypocrisy of it all, you know, it's like, you know, hate on women, but, you know, everybody can be a woman, you know, it's just like, where do you draw the line, you know? I mean, like that dude in Canada, man, his, don't want to misgender him, like, but she, I'll call him she, just for the heck of it, but like, that Canadian teacher with the big bosom, right, that's okay by the, you know, by the leftist standards, the ones who censor this kind of stuff. You know, it's exaggerated, it's hypersexualized, but it's okay because it's a trans person, you know, displaying, you know, female qualities or whatever. But when it's an actual woman, you know, being on display in that kind of way is bad. So it's just basically hypocrisy is all it is. But like the left is notorious for that. Like they've censored everything they do is you know, hypocritical. Like they'll call somebody something and they'll be doing the exact same thing. They'll censor somebody over something and practically be doing the, you know, the mirror of what that person did, and not get censored for it. I'm gonna see if I can nope out of this. Try to do one of the secret characters. I'm trying to figure out how to unlock the little hidden characters in this game, because like the button mapping on the PS4 is different from the old PlayStation. Don't have a select button, so you gotta sort of account for that, figure out which button's which. Okay, so there's Oboro Bishamon, which is one of the secret characters. Hold L2. I think I got him, so I think that's alright. So just do normal. Like you can actually fight Oboro Bishamon in this thing. It's like attack. I don't know if I actually did it, because I think it actually says Oboro Bishamon, but I'm not sure if it was just a color palette swap or what it was. It's been so long since I played this game. EX moves like I have. Can't even. I know they have a shortcut in this game for the EX, which is not what I want to do, but that's the transition thing. There's like a secret fatality. I think you can do it with Lilith or Jeddah, I can't remember which, where the ending screen will leave them cut in half. There's a little trick that you could actually do a sort of finish, or their body would be cut in half in the end scene. But don't know if they kept any of the yeah, I think that's Oboro Bishamon, I think that is. So I think that works. Basically, you hold L2 and press any button, and you get Oboro. So little something to throw out there. There's two ways to do it. You can hold select, which this controller does not have, or you can hold the L2 button. Sasquatchism. Good characters in this game, actually one of the fan favorites. I need to really check the move list. That's what I need to do. Can I even access it? Let's see. Okay, so he's a charge character, right? Charge character with ES moves. Okay. His EX is 2 punches and okay. Trying to figure out which is he's just crowding me like I can't even there he goes, there's the yeah, the inputs on this thing don't seem to be registering really well. Hey, Clarky Cat, thanks for joining me. Was talking about censorship and Capcom and how they kind of keep on doing it with their latest game releases. This game was a surprise censorship. Like it took somebody to actually play the game after release to find it. Like there was no even word of it, no word of mouth, no reviewer said anything. It took a gamer to, you know, show the screenshots of what they did. But yeah, they censored Devil May Cry, they censored, it looks like they're gonna censor the Street Fighter 6, if I'm to be honest. It looks like it's going the route of political correctness. But they are falling from grace for sure. Like they fired a guy from the Street Fighter 6 voice casting over social media political, you know, takes. Stuff that I would normally say, like just calling things for what they are, right? So his career is ruined. Everything he's done is probably going to be retroactively erased. And he probably won't be able to find a job anywhere now. Everybody's probably going to jump on that bandwagon, not hire him because of it. And, but, I mean, it's like I said, in in this little bar down at the bottom of the screen, it says censorship hurts creative freedoms, right? It takes away creative freedoms, and moreover, it sort of ruins the game. Like when you start censoring things like content, like it makes for a less widely appealing type of thing. Like especially if the censorship is sort of negative in a way that sort of sort of just demonizes certain ideals, or turns things into propaganda or whatever. It's look at that. See the original scene right there. It was like a full screen picture. Like they didn't show it all, but yeah, it's yeah. Anyways, let's see if I can find this thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if I get the shadow person. See if the thing worked or not. There's all kinds of hidden codes in this thing. Nope, I didn't get it. Yeah, but these companies, they are ashamed of the foundation. They actually the product, their legacy product, like they're ashamed of it because there's an outcry, like a vocal outcry for them to censor things. So they caved in, and they ended up like losing the crowd that they had that had made them who they are over it, and the ones that actually cried for the censorship, they don't even usually support the products, or they just sit by and gloat and watch people's childhood ruined or whatever. And it's sad to see. I mean, these companies, like, where a lot of people have childhood memories from this stuff. A lot of people, played in the arcade and grew up playing these games and supported these companies, put their money and, invested their money and time into supporting these things, and then what they get is like a bastardized, a product, updated product that does not reflect what they remember. It's like all that legacy is just shot. It's like it's just gone, traded for what, something that's gonna put the company into financial, dire straits or whatever. The bees. Like, I used to love Darkstalkers 3. I loved it, man. Like, I used to play it like on the PlayStation 1 when it first came out. Like on that, like on the PlayStation 1. That's when I first played it. Like, I loved it. Like, I played it religiously. Like, I was but yeah, it's sad to see things get sort of treated that way. knowing that it could have been better, and that people are being programmed to accept, you know, the censorship of, you know, of like creative liberties and stuff. Spamming fireball. I would have played Devil May Cry on this thing for that voice actor, but I would have been afraid I would have probably got censored or whatever. I mean, would have got my stream canceled because of certain imagery. Even on YouTube, I probably would have got a strike or something. Happened to me with the God of War 3. I think I had the scene, those spicy scenes on there, and I got a strike for it. Like, I got a strike for that. They took my video down, man. Yeah, like some of that YouTube stuff, man, they will actually they actually allow some bad stuff on there, and it's like you know, I said, it goes back to the whole liberal hypocrisy type of stuff. Like, I don't know what the select button would be for this thing. Like, let's see what else I can do. Can't do much. I got Jetta of all things. Let's see. Yeah, but you a lot of these companies are going that route. They're destroying legacy. I hate the I like BB Hood, actually. BB Hood's my favorite. Yeah, that EX stuff hit or miss, man. It's like almost had the that's not good. Are you on the phone or the It's alright. No worries. Almost had it. Yeah, it's more portable, like probably easier on the go too. maybe on my end glitching. I don't know. Like I never can tell. Like sometimes. It's alright. Yeah, if you want to get like a better thing, yeah, don't feel bad about leaving like you want to. Like I've. Well, sometimes apps in general can be like faulty. I think I finally figured out his little contract thing. I remember that. There was some kind of glitch or something you could do with that. And I can't remember what it was. I'm doing alright. Like, I'm still coughing. Like, last night I had a bad coughing spell. Kept me awake for a while. I've been trying to take, some cough syrup, try to stop it. It's a dry cough. It's like an irritated cough, you know, like when your throat sort of feels scratchy, I guess. It's just irritated. It's just I'm not coughing up anything. I'm just coughing. It's irritating. Yeah, it's very annoying. It's like but I'm doing all right other than that. You know, coughing's calmed down. I took some Dayquil not too long ago, and it seems to be helping. Finally. Whiskey, it would kill me, like with my medicine situation. Yeah, I can't have the alcohols. Frankenstein. This is supposedly the alternate version of Victor. I actually held down L2 and pressed a button which is supposed to give the alternate version. No, I've never had alcohol in my life. Like, I've never had smokes or anything like that. Like, I've never really been curious about it. Like, I know some people, you know, like, it takes off the edge, and like stuff like wine can be medicinal. But I've never really been one to I always wondered like what wine would taste like. Like, I'm not too fun. I don't think beer would taste as good. Like, I hear a lot of horror stories beer tastes like piss. That smells like piss or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't give that a try for nothing, man. But like maybe like they say red wine's good for you, like you know, a little nightcap or something. Yeah, I figured it does. Like it's probably got a burn to it. Like it's. Like I'm not too the female version of Victor there. That's his Midnight Bliss move. Like it, you know, Darkstalkers will know that move.
Yes. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like it hits people. I think it hits some people harder than others, from what I've heard. Like some people can take it, a lot of it, and be, you know, tolerate it, but then some people just take one drink and then it just knocks them for a loop. Yeah, that's not a good position to be in. That's not a good deal. I want to get the thing here. That's a good thing. Yeah, you don't need to be doing that kind of thing. Set you up for some bad things. Texas Chainsaw Massacre here. I haven't tested the netcode on this thing, so I don't know how good it is. But I remember the PS3 version being really good when they re-released it. Getting spiked here, man. I need to see his move list. So he's sort of a charge character too. So let's see. Forward, backward, okay. Backward, C. Death voltage. Well, I got done up. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. I need some tea. I need some tea myself. I'm gonna figure out how to get that Marinette thing working on here. Basic dark stuff gameplay here. Noob stuff. And he got me. Dropping the tombstones on my head. Like, whoever's on the stream, like, if you know what the alternative for the select button is, like, I'm trying to figure out how to get the female shadow on this thing. Like, I can't, there's not a select button on the PS4 controller. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out all these secret codes. I know I got Oboro Bishamon while I go. I know I got the alternative Victor. I got that. You're supposed to hit select 3 times right here on this thing 7 times and then press a button, right? But there's like see if I can get it. I'm trying to figure out which button is the if they even made it possible, like, cause like I don't think there's an alternative for selecting here. No. I don't know Cinco for nothing, man. Never did play her. I don't know if she's a charge character or what she is. Yeah, whoever's joining now, like I've already said the piece about the censorship and stuff. I'll be uploading this to YouTube. It'll be on Twitch archive for a while. If you want to go back and watch it then. Right now I'm just messing around with the thing, trying to figure out how to unlock female shadow and the secret characters and stuff, trying to figure that out. Figure if they made it possible, or if they took that out of the game. I've had it since launch. Like I bought it, the physical copy, pre-ordered it, got it through Amazon. I think it was a budget game. It wasn't like a $60 game. I don't think it was like $39.99 or something like that. It was like it was like $39 or $49. I can't remember. It comes with like a lot of the Darkstalkers games and a lot of the rare titles from the Capcom fighting games earlier, stuff, Red Earth and stuff like that. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't censored. Like it's like I was, you know, this whole video is about. It's like they took some of the art out in the story mode, and they took some of the stuff. Yeah, they censored it. They took some of the Lilith and the basically Bob's. They took the Bobs out. Basically, there was a image in the story where you would get like Lilith and Morgan embracing each other in a full nude pose, right? And they sort of canned that. You can see a hint of it at the beginning in the intro, but it's not the full. It's not the full thing. So. Perverted. Oh man. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. But yeah, like there's is it like, you know, I can see where like where certain ages shouldn't be you know, but there's warnings on these games. There's like ESRB for a reason. And there's no reason to censor something that's already rated with all the details shown. You know what you're getting into. And if parents don't see it and they don't do nothing about it, and the kids get it, I mean, that's on them. That's not the company's problem or the studio's problem. Lenny in his ultimate form.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh man, I freaking hate that option button being so close to the D-pad. Like, it sucks. That was one of the worst designs ever in this game. Like when it comes to PS4. D-pad players suffer for that, man. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally hit that options button while doing inputs on the D-pad, like.
Attack.
Probably should look at her list here, move list. I don't even play Cinco. I don't never did. So she's backward, forward. No, so the opponent is down. Okay. Her EX is weird. That's a weird one. Let's see. She got 3 EX. She got her dark force is normal. Okay, so. Because that's one of her EXs right there. The AI likes to crowd you in this thing, man. It's like, it wants to stay on top of you. Can't even do nothing in this thing. Okay, I got it. That's her,
Yes.
okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. Lenny and the ultimate form. Still wish I knew what they replaced the select button with, because, like, I need to, do that shadow character. I'll see if I do one of the Lilith finishers. That's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. It's either Lilith or Jeddah. Lilith or Jeddah does that. Yeah, if I got it for review, I would definitely, like, even if I don't get it for review, I'd stream it probably. But it'd probably be better streaming after release, because I don't want to spoil things for people, you know. So yeah, I'd stream it. I'd do something like that. Shiny Blade. Like, Morrigan and Lilith were like the, Ryu and the, Ken of the, Street Fighter games. They're probably something I wouldn't, like God of War 3, like I can't, because like that, if I reached those scenes and did those scenes, like they would cut it, they would stop the stream. See, if you do that as a ending, like if you get them on the last hit and you hold down the thing, it will do a fatality thing. It's supposed to, or at least it did in the PS1 version of the game. This AI definitely loves to crowd you in this thing, man. It's like, I didn't even do the finisher. I wasn't even paying attention. I'll try to do it next round. But yeah, it's there was something to do with Jeddah too. Jeddah and that contract EX. There was something to do with that he could do something. I used to look this stuff up. Like I used to look look up the strategies and the FAQs and the stuff on this game back in the PS1 days when it first came to the US. I know Felicia says one to do all those DXs on me like she usually does. It's like, yeah, there she goes. She got me. Oh, dude. I really should look. I haven't played Lilith in such a long time. Like I don't even know her EX. Crap. Aggressive AI. Like I don't even know if you can change the AI to actually. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one. Alicia is a bad, very aggressive character. Like I don't like the new Street Fighter, to be honest. I'll be honest about it. Like I think the direction they're taking it, a lot of the characters is going, you know, in line with their censorship things. It's like it's basically in line with that kind of ideology, that kind of side of things that wants to include stuff and just for the sake of inclusion and, you know, all that stuff. Looks like there's going to be some non-binary characters in there and things, and you know, I mean, what, you know, that's all right. Like if you're doing it, like, but like again, this is a legacy series. Like they did not never do that before, and you're sort of switching things up on a, you know, an established, you know, community of fans, and it's just like once you go down that line of, you know, censorship and diversity for the sake of diversity and inclusivity for the sake of an inclusivity, you sort of start ruining your reputation. Yeah, pandering, exactly. They are pandering to a politically motivated crowd that could actually care less about games like this, like these established series. Like these people were never invested in this stuff. Like, oh man, I got Anacaris of all things. But like they weren't interested in this stuff, and still until these companies started trying to pander to them to get their money. Like they weren't diehard fans. They weren't the legacy fans. They weren't the ones who made these companies who they are. And they're changing it up. Like it's just crap. Like it's superficial stuff too. It's not like that. There's that one character I commented about, the black girl. I can't remember her name, but like she looks stereotypically cartoonish in a bad way. Like I called it out, and someone else agreed with me on the you know, the FGC community on YouTube. Like I called it out for what it was. It looks stereotypical. It looks sort of like racist. And these companies don't care about race or diversity. They don't care about inclusivity. They care. Their bottom line is making a buck. Like making a buck at the end of the day. And they do it superficially. They can't create characters that really resonate, that really stand out for everybody. Like it's not for everybody. It's like just it's like diversity that excludes, right? It's like it either demonizes like one group of people and lifts up another or stuff like that. And like I wouldn't mind getting behind a character that, you know, like in Guilty Gear, like the what's his name? The samurai dude, man. He was cool. Like he looked like a character that everybody could get behind, right? Everybody was getting behind that dude because he wasn't just some generic stereotypical looking like character, like just there for the sake of diversity or anything. Like he actually fit into the lore, and he looked good, right? Something everybody could get behind, no matter what race, right? These companies that just shoehorn this stuff in for pandering's sake, like it's garbage. It's just trash. And like Capcom's shown their true colors, man, with their censoring and everything, and they're firing that guy over the politics that didn't even have anything to do with his job. Man, they're on the wrong side of history, man. They are demonizing like a good portion of their fan base that got them where they're at, and it's not gonna end well for them if they keep this up, because like I'm gonna tell you straight up, like there's gonna be some backlash, if they keep doing this kind of thing. There's gonna be some falling out of the community. There's going to be a turning away. That people are going to put their money elsewhere. And, like new franchises, new up and coming like fighters, they're going to turn their attention to that. You see it all the time, in the established FGC on the streaming channels and everything. Yeah, well, not the general, like the fighting game community. Like the fighting game community, they tend to migrate to stuff that resonates with them. Like that's new, that's innovative, that's not pushing this politics. And the only ones that do within the community are the shills that nobody pays attention to, right? The ones that are selling product and getting the sponsorships and crap and doing the stuff like that. Like the true FGC, the ones that are in it for the they don't care about diversity or whatever. No, they're not product sellers. They're in it for the experience and for characters that are cool, likable, that aren't a billboard for propaganda or whatever, right? But yeah, it's gotten bad. Like I see it all the time. Like these games will come in, they'll add all these cool things, thinking it's gonna hold people's attention in the FGC. And you see these bigwig FGC players that are like the more commonly known ones. They'll ditch the game later on because it's not good. They focus too much on the casting and the hoping that resonated with the crowd or whatever, and it's just not the case. Like there's more to a fighting game than the characters. Characters gotta look good. Characters gotta be relatable, but at the same time, you gotta pay attention to the mechanics and the things like that. You can't just deal with the superficial stuff and hope it sells, right? You can't just like dump down things for the easy crowd or the ones that want to kill competition for the sake of just being able to look cool without being really good at a game in the traditional sense, It's all about they've turned a lot of these fighting games into like a show for whatever politics they're selling, whatever product, like it's just like a spectacle, like a esports spectacle is what it is. It's like gotta be flashy, it's gotta be about the visuals, it's gotta be all that crap. It's just not what it used to be. Like it's just not like challenging. It's not like legacy stuff that really got the ball rolling, And yeah, all this superficial stuff for the sake of being, diversity for the sake of diversity and all that stuff is just not, it's not cutting it. Like it's not, it steals from the creative side of things. Like they don't write these characters to be, profoundly good or relatable. Like it's just look at, here's the color of skin, buy me because, I have like, I'm non-binary or whatever. It's just no. No, I need a likable character. I need something I can relate to, something that's inspirational, something that's something that inspires the good in people, something that's a hero or something that's likable character, for whatever reason, personality, just stuff like that. Like it can't be just like superficial traits, like our identities or this nonsense or whatever. No. That's why I don't support that kind of thing. Like I've done said, I'm not buying that game. Like I'm not buying Street Fighter 6. I will not support that crap. I know. I figured you were. Like I figured the other guy that was on here was noping off somewhere. Like he probably got tired of hearing me talk about the political side of things. But yeah, that's my stance on the whole thing. I think this industry is hurting. A lot of companies are going under because of choices like that, like catering to the wrong crowd. Demonizing their legacy crowds and stuff over, the new political thing or the new trending thing, as it were. It's like this. It's like chasing trends, chasing the dragon. Like in that movie From Hell with the about Jack the Ripper with Johnny Depp, where his line, the detective guy says, he's chasing the dragon because he was into opioids. It ended up killing him, and that's basically what happens. You chase the dragon, you chase whatever trend or whatever's hot, whatever, and it just sort of consumes you, and it sort of just ruins who you were, what you were, just follows you out, leaves you wanting, Oh, I love that movie. That is a good movie. That is a really good movie. One of my favorites. Johnny Depp. Had what's his name in it? Anthony Hopkins, I think. Maybe. No, not. What is it? It was one of the best takes on the story. I think it was really good, well done movie. I actually bought a cover, I found a one at the thrift store. It had an alternate DVD cover that I had never seen, that I liked of it, and I bought it. A couple bucks. Oh man, there goes the cough. But I actually found a UK DVD over here. And the thing, I think it was called Threads. It was like a nuclear, about the nuclear holocaust or something. It was like a apocalyptic movie. It was the UK version. I actually bought that. Man, this AI is super aggressive. Really, really aggressive. I'm gonna try it with the Willow thing again one more time and probably see if I can do that finisher on the screen, show people what I'm talking about, and then I'm gonna nope off into the Twitterdom, nope off onto the Twitterverse. Probably get something to eat. Lunchtime, as it were, You know why? Oh man. Oh dude. Go with their OG colors. Get a little aggressive myself here so I can get that finisher in. Man, he is spamming that crap. Gotta mind his health so I don't finish him off. Shining Blade. You're not boring. I would help you out. Like, I'd get on there and talk to you. Return the favor. Oh man, it didn't let me do the stupid throw. Dark Force finish. Nah. I think you're alright. Like, I would get on there and I would talk with you. Like, I'd do the chat thing. It's the least I could do. You've always been there for me, and you always help me, you know, make things look, you know, better than they are. So, usually don't have just going off on a tangent, just randomly talk about stuff without you here. It's alright, man. Like, I wish they had a thing where you could actually chat with people instead of, like, do the text-based thing, you know? It's like, actually chat away with people on a mic. Hear people talk, and not just have the little text thing. That would be so cool. I think it would be better than just, you know, responding to a textual conversation. I don't know if we'll be able to get this, yeah, I missed that one. He got me both times. And Icarus is a, man, this AI is very aggressive, like hyper. It's like they don't want me to do it. Staying on top of me. See if I can display and sound settings. No, I ain't got nothing for that. They're watching me. They're watching me, and they're tampering with it while I tried to do the thing. Mystic Arrow. Okay, so got that. Let's see, Luminous Illusion. Splendor Love. Okay. I know Splendor Love. Gloomy Puppet Show. Mindless Mimic Doll. Okay, I like Gloomy Puppet Show, but that's like a roulette thing. Yeah, I think I think it depends on region too when it comes to text lagging. Like it's the same thing with Twitter. Like you don't see my tweets until well after I've typed them. Like. Yeah, Twitter's about Twitter's in some hot water, man. They've done got themselves in trouble over what they're allowing on their platform. So they've done got themselves in some hot water. Oh man, they done this easy. Let me see what that move list was. 2 meter. Okay, let me put the show. Man, she won't lay off the oh man. Aggressive. I don't know where she's getting all that meter from either. Let me grab you. Oh man. Gotta wait till that goes. Oh man, I did it again. That dark force, that's not how you throw. Couldn't do it. So dark force is, I don't even know how to throw, man. Sucks. And there I was trying to do the finisher. I think it's traditional throw. I think you just forward plus whatever button it is. I think I'll have to look into it. I'll try to capture that finisher for later, but yeah. Yeah, but if anybody like who sees this later on, like if you could tell me what they replaced the select button with for the PS4, I'd like to know, because like I want to do the Marinette, the character select thing. I want to know how to do that. So see if they even allow it in this version. So. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits there. It's an hour and 13 minutes in. Thank you for joining me, Clarky Cat. It's always appreciated. Enjoy the conversation, as always. You liven things up. One of my best chatters on here. Get fricks. get the fricks is a word. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I get fricked off screen. But yeah, thank you for joining me, Clarky Cat. If you ever want us, want me to do the chat. If you ever want to do the chat like on your own stream, like I'll join you. I will join you for that. Like it's I'll be glad to do that for you. Yeah, definitely let me know. Tweet at me, let me know if you plan on doing it, and I'll boot up Twitter and get on there and start chatting with you. So I know you are. It's just either way, let me know. About to get some lunch, something to eat, something to eat, something to drink, and head to Twitter and see what people's up to. Upload this stuff. Yep. definitely. Something to eat is a good thing, definitely. You're probably approaching dinner time. Yeah, get into some arguments. Definitely, that's what Twitter's all about. You know, it's the heated debates, as it were. Um, 5:19. Yeah, you're about dinner time. That's about when we have dinner around here, around 5, 6. Um, so you're there. Gonna get me something good to eat. I'll talk at you later, Clarky Cat. Take care. Bye.